2008, he was one of only 10 speakers from around the world to complete for the Toastmasters International World Championship of Public Speaking, which was held in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Through his own powerful life, story, and experience, he has inspired and encouraged people to step beyond the comfort zone to feel on the true greatness that lies within each one of us and to take full advantage of the gift of life. Please prepare to have your lives enriched, your hearts empowered, and your minds enlightened by the Motown motivator, Mr. Henry Flowers IV.
If there are any Wildcats in the house, make some noise. There must not be no Wildcats over there because I ain't hear no noise. Wildcats over there, make some noise. All right, now it's time for everybody. Wildcats, make some noise. Wow. That was almost too much. Now, I know that there's some big mouths in this place. Now my prayer is, okay, listen. Now you know that we cannot properly have a Black History celebration, and I know y'all have already sung, but you cannot have a Black History celebration without singing what we call almost a Black national anthem. Y'all hear what I'm saying? So all of y'all who had those big mouths making all that noise, y'all make sure y'all join me. Are you hearing me today? Where y'all at, Mr. President? Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. I don't hear nobody out there. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Come on, y'all. We shall overcome someday. Come on, y'all. Oh, deep in my heart, I do what? I do believe. And what shall we do? We shall. And of course, you know that we cannot have a proper Black History celebration without honoring the patriarch, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Come on. And most of you have heard about Dr. King's dream. You've heard his speech. Let me share with you just a small portion of his speech. When he talked about his dream, he said he dreamed of a place where people, listen to this now, Dr. King dreamed of a place where people would no longer live on an island of poverty while surrounded by an ocean of prosperity. Now let me break that down to you in plain people English, okay? What that means is most people would rather have poverty than prosperity. Let me break that down even further to you. That means if I said any one of you children could walk up in here and get $1,000 and I laid $1,000 cash on the podium, right? Check this out. I said you could have $1,000. Dr. King's statement simply means that most people would only grab $30. Let me tell you why that is. Because, young people, repeat this after me. It's easy to be average. Say it again. It's easy to be average. But if you are going to move from the place where you are in poverty and move to prosperity, you are going to have to shoot for greatness. You can't settle for a C on your report card when you know you could have gotten an A. Because let me tell you how that translated in life. How that translates in life when you could be driving a Mercedes-Benz in this kind of weather with the AC cranking cold. And I see some of y'all fanning in here. Those of you who get a C in your report card, when you know you could have worked harder and got an A, you're going to be driving a beat-up 1980 Pinto with no AC. And you're going to be fanning just like that. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead and fan all y'all. You're going to split your elbow at the seam fanning in that Pinto because you settle for a C when you could get an A. And some of us grown people, we understand. I kid y'all not, I wish people would have told me why I spent so much time in school. They didn't tell me. But my challenge to you today, young people, is that you would do your best to make Dr. King's dream your reality. Repeat this after me. I will make his dream my reality. And that simply means that you will not settle for a C lifestyle, but you will look for and charge towards and work hard to get an A. If I say you can have $1,000, you're not going to leave $970 on the table. In 2008, I wanted to go after the international speech contest, and I knew that if you won the first 5 levels of the competition, you would be competing for the World Championship of Public Speaking, and as a public speaker, that World Championship would do a whole lot as far as opening some doors for you in your public speaking career. And so in order for me to reach that goal, I had to put together a formula that I'm going to share with you today, that if you apply this formula to your lives, it'll keep you out of that Pinto and it might put you in that Mercedes. Come on and fan. Y'all go ahead and fan. How many of y'all like Mercedes? All right. If y'all rather have a Mercedes than a Pinto, y'all need to listen to me for the next 7 minutes. He told me I had to shorten my speech. If you are going to achieve greatness in your life, listen to this. You must apply to your life the H.E.N.R.Y formula. Somebody say Henry. Okay. My name is Henry, and I turned my name into an acronym. Not so you can remember my name, but so you can remember my game. This game, y'all like that, didn't y'all? I worked on that for a long time. I'm glad y'all appreciate that. Listen, this game will cause you to stay out of that Pinto and be in the Mercedes. Are y'all ready? Can I get an H? The first letter in the H.E.N.R.Y formula is H. Somebody say, have a plan. Young people, you must have a plan for the rest of your lives, and you must write it down right now. What is it? Not right now while I'm talking. I got 5 minutes left. Y'all crazy? You must have a plan. What is it that you desire to do in life? I wanted to become a public speaker. I knew I had a message. I had a story to tell about my life in Detroit and how I survived. I wanted to tell that story to all people across the world. I wrote it down. I said, I'm going after the international speech contest. And I know I didn't have any college education. I had never been a professional speaker. But I knew if I wrote down a plan, I could make it happen. Somebody said to me, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Where's your plan, young people? Simply write it down. What it is in life that you want to do, write it down right now so you can see it in front of you. The next letter in the H.E.N.R.Y formula, because I got to move on very quickly. Can I get an E? Repeat this after me. Endure the pain. See, I noticed that it's always a lot quieter when we repeat that one. Endure the pain. Nobody likes pain. You know why nobody likes pain? Let me tell you why. Because pain hurts, and this is what hurts. It hurts when you move from settling for a C to going after that A. This is when the pain comes in. When your friends call you and ask you to come outside, you got to tell them no, because I got to go in and study. Yeah, young guys, how many of y'all like Call of Duty? Y'all like that? Oh, look at all that. I like it too. And this is when the pain comes in, guys. The pain comes in when your boys ask you to sleep over for an all-night Call of Duty and you say no because I got to study for that exam tomorrow morning. That's when the pain comes in, guys. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you are willing to endure the pain of hard work, I'm talking Mercedes instead of Pinto. Y'all might as well go ahead and keep on fanning, because some of y'all ain't even listening while I'm talking. You need to go ahead and get used to fanning. You're going to be in that Pinto burning up at that stoplight. You got to roll the windows down and sweat to death till you get it going again. Endure the pain, young people. It will be worth it. Work hard for that A. Do not settle for that C. That's what Dr. King wanted. Poverty or prosperity. It's up to you, but you got to work hard. The next letter in the H.E.N.R.Y formula, can I get an N? Yeah. Repeat this after me when I say new friends. New friends. Oh, yes. Young people, you had better separate yourself from anybody who does not have the same desire that you have. Separate yourself from people who go home and their idea of doing their homework is balling it up and throwing it in the trash. Don't you hang around them, because most of y'all know birds of a feather. Oh, y'all act like y'all ain't hearing me up in here. I said birds of a feather do what? That's right. When I decided to go after the World Championship of Public Speaking, I surrounded myself with people who had been speakers before, people who could help me develop my speech, people who were positive, speaking positive things into my life, not people who spoke negative. Oh man, you can't bring your grade up to an A. Man, you need to come on outside and play with us. Man, get yourself away from those people. When they try to tell you, try to keep you from stop doing your homework, you need to go ahead and start fanning. All right? Pinto or Mercedes, it's up to you. The next letter in the H.E.N.R.Y formula is R. Can I get an R? R. Somebody just repeat this after me. Read. Read. Oh, God, wasn't like that. Remember back in the day, they used to have those commercials, reading is fundamental. Where did those go? We need to bring those commercials back, because it seems like nowadays folks only have iPods and MP3s and PS3s and all kinds of stuff. What happened to the books, young people? You're not supposed to leave the books in your locker? Check this out. If you are going to move from a C to an A, you must begin to read. Read extra, not just read when it's time for class. Read extra, read ahead. Read the next chapter that's coming. Read about the next problem that's coming so you can be ahead of the game. And so when you're sitting at that stoplight, you won't have your windows down fanning. Y'all ain't hearing me up in here today. I'm about to get hot, but I got AC in my car. My time is up. Y'all messing with me, messing up my time. The last letter in the H.E.N.R.Y formula is Y. Can I get a Y? Y. Somebody say you. You. Young people over there, point to your neighbor and say you. You. Okay, all the young people up here, point to your neighbor and say you. Listen to me, young people. You are responsible for the results. I'll say it again. I got a minute and a half left. You are responsible for the results. If you're sitting in that Pinto with the window rolled down, sweating to death at the stoplight, you cannot blame anybody else but your own work ethic. If you look at your bank account, you put your ATM card in the ATM machine, and the receipt comes out and says, "Man, please, blame yourself." Okay? If your diet consists of ramen noodles instead of filet mignon, blame yourself. Some of y'all like ramen noodles, you don't care. Hard work will get you whatever you want, people. But you must take personal responsibility. You have to discipline yourself. You have to separate yourself from people who don't have those same kind of dreams. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me today? You must have a plan. You must be willing to endure the pain of implementing that plan. You must find some new friends. You must begin to read, and you must take personal responsibility for the results. My name is Henry Flowers, and I'm encouraging you to get out there and reach for excellence and do your best at making Dr. King's dream your reality. Thank you for your time. God bless you.
Y'all can do better than that. Give us applause, another round of applause, please. going to go ahead and wrap this program up. I'd like to thank everybody for participating in Bell Street, Ms. Hoppier, all the faculty and staff and the students. You did an excellent job. Give yourself a